Hi! Today's video is about ways that we can be safe as females boondocking. Because there is dangers out there, and we discussed that in one of my videos. So let's get into it, okay? Have you ever woke up and wondered what was wrong with you? You knew you wanted to be elsewhere, that there was more to life than the life you were living, more than the bills you were paying, the job you were keeping. Look to the horizon, to the sunsets. Your answer is there. Put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and step into the nomadic lifestyle. You will not regret it. So, first of all, before we get into this video, I want to thank you guys for the oh my god, the most wonderful comments. You know what? I have the world's best subscribers. Just saying. Anyhow, today's video, I want to talk about some of the ways that females can be safe boondocking, because there are dangers out there. Not only the dangers that I spoke about with people, humans, but we have to consider dangers of wild animals as well. I don't know if you've ever heard a coyote, but when a coyote is mating, they scream like a woman being murdered. And if you've never heard that chilling sound, it will scare you to your core. Because in your mind you're thinking, my God, that's got to be an animal. But in the back of your mind you're thinking, what if a woman is being murdered? The scream is horrendous, you guys. Not only that, when I was up by Flagstaff on A1 Mountain Road, my dog Chloe one day wouldn't come when I called her. She was behind the back of our rig looking up the mountain where there was tons and tons of pine trees and tons of shadows. Now, I had to physically go get her. She was standing at attention, staring at a particular spot, and I ran and got my phone, and I took several pictures of the area that the dog was staring at, and I had to physically drag her back into the RV by her collar. It was morning. When I looked at the videos, you guys, there was a bear halfway up that mountain. So not only are we dealing with psychos and humans that are nutty, we have to deal with wildlife that can actually be dangerous to us in so many ways. And I kept no food outside. All my trash was bagged, double bagged, and stored inside. So I thought I was keeping myself safe. Like I told you, there are so many dangers that I never even took time to consider most of the dangers that were out there. And with that being said, it's something for you to consider as well if you truly want to go nomadic. Now, I have to say that there are some ways for females to live a safe nomadic life. And unfortunately, it's not out boondocking in the middle of nowhere, which I thrived on. As scared as I was, as much as went on, that was my favorite part. I enjoyed being a work camper, and there was security. There's always security in numbers. And even though we know the pervs live in the cities as well, it's some place that somebody knows where you are, where you're supposed to be, and if you've been seen. You know, so if you are a female and you still have that desire, that gypsy in your blood to be nomadic, I want you to consider working a work camping job. Because the way they're structured is you have two seasons. You have winter and summer. And most jobs will work you the winter months, and most jobs will work you the summer months. Now, if you can get two jobs, one in the winter months, we're in a nice warm place like, say, Arizona, Southern California. And then in the winter, go north to like Northern California, Oregon, Washington, Montana, even Northern Arizona. If you can get a 6-month gig there, then you have two gigs and you're where it's warm in the winter and cooler in the summer. You can always get a gig that's year-round, but you are going to either be hot or cold. Hot or cold. But if you work it right, you can leave one job in April and go to a summer job that works in through October, thus keeping you cool in the summertime. I try to post jobs, you guys, right now especially, of jobs that are coming up for the winter months, the winter season. And there are even jobs that are asking for applications right now for the summer of 2019. So if you have the desire and the dream and the gypsy in your blood to be a nomadic woman and you don't have a mate, I would like you to consider to be work camping. There are so many jobs out there, you guys. I post them every Monday. And if there's a particular area or areas you're interested in, just let me know in your comment or leave me an email. I always list my private email underneath in the description. Before I sign off on this consideration about being a nomadic female, I want to give you an example of one of the issues, my very first issue that I dealt with as a single nomadic woman out on my own. I was at the Grand Canyon. Now, you guys, up there, I had no cell service. I was with Metro PC, and my phone didn't work. I couldn't call out, I couldn't get online, and I'm boondocking. You guys, I wasn't there 4 days when somebody had slashed a tire. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't find the slashed tire until about 9 days in. And then I realized that it was almost flat. Now, I was deep in. I was in the woods. And I had only one person by me. And he was a pilot, and he wasn't home that often. But somebody had slashed my tire. Now, had I been in a position where I had nobody around me and no way to get into town, that would leave you as a single female in the middle of nowhere at the mercy of whoever happened to come up to help you, which could be the very person or persons who slashed that tire. You know, God was with me, and I say that often because he did get me out of there. He actually got me down all the way to Flagstaff because I couldn't even put air in that tire, you guys. And I creeped along at just 25 to 30 miles an hour. So when we think about some of the dangers, we're not just thinking about them breaking in and beating us or stabbing us or killing us inside our home. There are ways they can draw you out. There are ways they can make you seek them for help. All the while your guard is down, you're appreciative because somebody's just there to help. When in all reality, they're one of those sickos. Anyway, I want you to consider work camping. If you have that dream and you really want to do it, put yourself in a place that's a safe place, a place where people know you're there. They know when you should be there, when you shouldn't be there, and you're seen on a daily basis. Anyway, I want you all to have a great day. And remember to love yourself, because if you don't love you, ain't nobody gonna love you. And again, I want to thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. And you guys, the amazing, amazing comments this week touched my heart so deeply. I'm so thankful that I can help. That's all I want to do, is to throw out some helping words. Anyway, have a great day. Peace. Bye-bye.